Tonight is just for, hey, I want to learn how to make a pie, and we're going to do it.
So what kind of pies are we doing?
So we're going to make an apple pie tonight, and we're going to make a custard pie. So I think that kind of hits on everybody's, radar.
Who is coming to this class at night? Is it couples? Is it just is it beginners, or is it advanced people?
It's pretty widespread. I mean, I've seen there's a couple.
All the way from me to.
But there's a couple couples, but some people have probably never baked a pie in their life, and I say a couple in there that they kind of already done it.
Like the lady I'm with. Oh my gosh, she's just great.
But it's practice never hurts.
Yeah.
No, regardless of how good you are at doing it.
Yeah. So it's Thanksgiving coming up, and everybody's got to have a pie on their table. So what are the 3 tips that they could do to really make that pie special?
We always want to have cold butter.
Okay.
Because it makes a better crust. If it's soft, it just doesn't really make a real flaky crust. You want to always be able to blind bake the shell.
And what is that blind bake? I've never heard of that.
So when you have a custard pie, the filling's already cooked, so you want to be able to cook the shell. You have to add weight, like beans or rice in there too, and that keeps the walls of the pie from falling during the baking process.
Wow.
And so then you can pull that out, and then you can fill it and go. The other thing is, when we made the custard tonight, tempering the eggs. You have to be careful of getting this hot milk into these cold eggs, otherwise you'll have some horrible scrambled eggs.
Ooh,
and
we
so
don't want that.
By tempering it, you're just literally barely putting any hot liquid into these eggs and whisking at the same time until it comes up to temperature.
And vigorously whisking.
Vigorously
I learned that
whisking
is the key, right? You got to keep on and keep it on. So custard, what is a custard? I mean, what is?
Custard is a baked egg-based filling. So pudding, pie filling, can be a cake filling. So it's a multi-purpose.
But they can do chocolate or vanilla, but what else can they do with that?
Someone's going to put coconut in theirs. I've got bananas. We can make a banana cream pie, blueberry cream pie. It's whatever is available. Anything you like. If you don't like it, if you don't like
you don't
coconut,
have to have it, right?
Don't put coconut in it. So.
Oh, awesome. But Benton County's kind of known for apples, right? That's kind of our heritage here, so it's kind of fun that we're actually.
Brightwater's named after an apple.
No, I did not know
Back in the early 1900s, there was a Brightwater apple that was being grown near here.
And was it famous for this area, or it was just being grown here?
It was famous for this area. It was this one community's total economy.
I knew we had apple heritage. I just didn't realize there was all this going on. Wow, that's awesome. So what's your favorite part about teaching, especially the community class versus the culinary class?
The community classes let people that just want to do one certain thing come in, learn, and hopefully learn that one thing. Some people don't want to take a semester of bread, so they
Oh, that's a long
and so
semester.
stuff like that. So the fact that we can get people in that have never been in the school, never been in a commercial kitchen, and kind of see what it's like to be able to play with all the toys you and I were talking about earlier,
right? It was my first time to ever be in a commercial kitchen myself, so
all
it's
those
kind of a fun
little
experience.
pastry things that we have to
All kinds of
use.
gadgets and gizmos that I had no idea were even part of a kitchen. So how long have you been cooking and baking, and how did you get here to be at Brightwater? Tell us a little about that.
I started when I was 15 years old. I was making bread for Mary Maestries with my mother.
In Tawny Town, I know.
That was my first job, and that was my first part in the kitchen.
Wow.
I've been teaching it NWACC for 10 years.
Really? They've had a culinary program that long?
We started the culinary program a long time ago.
Wow.
It's just incrementally grown.
Well, how long has Brightwater been here?
3 years.
Already, wow. But 10 years that NWACC has actually had a culinary program, 3 years since they've had the Brightwater.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
So you have a lot of interest, I'm sure, from young people graduating high school to people that are wanting to do a different career, or encore careers for people that want to do something different maybe in later years. Are you seeing that across there?
My classes have, right out of high school, I think I have one class that has a 70-year-old woman in there.
Oh,
so we do what's called silver studies.
Oh, nice.
Where if you're over a certain age that you can take classes.
I'm not quite there. Not quite there, but oh, fun.
But yeah, so you get a pretty wide gamut, you know,
Yeah.
and like I think she just wants to learn how to do things. She doesn't, obviously not going to go into the restaurant business at that age, just wanting to know how to
make a better pie.
How to
or
make a better pie.
What it is. This has been a special experience, though, to really do it, to get your hands in there and really kind of get after it.
And that is the one thing that they're all going to be interactive. You know, there's nobody that wants to go to a cooking class
Yeah.
and just stand there and watch somebody else do it.
Observation versus doing it is different, isn't
That's how
it?
you learn more anyway.
Yeah, learned so much tonight. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of fun. But you made it a lot of fun.
It has to be fun or you're not going to do it.
Well, you've been awesome tonight. I so enjoyed this class. I learned a lot, and I had a lot of fun.
Good.
Had
I'm
a
glad
lot of
you had a
fun.
good time.
Yeah, it was just such a great group of people. I mean, I think you could come here and not know anybody and really fit in the class and be fine. And I'm assuming that a lot of them didn't know anybody when they
don't
came in
think
here.
so.
And some came as partners and pairs, but you know, it's kind of special that this is offered in our area. I don't know anywhere else in Northwest Arkansas really that kind of does this. So
Not to
pretty
my
special place.
knowledge. Thank you.